Hi everyone, my name is Olie and I work with Flitz International for the last 45 years. And I'm proud to say it's really been a great ride and take our company from a one type product manufacturer, which are Flitz polishing paste like this, to a multiple of different products, which we're about to show you here today. The Flitz polishing paste, again, is the premium of the company. And it's something that ingredients actually still come from Germany, but made here now in the United States. It comes in tubes and cans. But in the semi-truck, the heavy-duty industry, the can is definitely the way to go. Now, you can use this on anything from aluminum, like your aluminum wheels, your fuel tanks, all your diamond plate. If you take, for instance, right around your running boards and so on like that. You can take all the chrome, the grill areas, which is polished nickel or polished stainless steel, or in some cases, steel to chrome finishes. And even paint and fiberglass when it's faded and chalky from the sun, especially when you have a decal on a semi-truck and you pull it off like an old Hertz truck, and now you pull that decal off and you still see Hertz. Flitz is something that brings back, takes all that oxidation out and blends it all in so it looks like a brand new cab again. Now the Flitz polishing cream is what I'm going to start with over here, and I'm going to show, I just have a partial done of this Alcoa wheel. And as you can see, it was cutting a portion that way we use at trade shows. And it's actually pretty dull because this is actually used with acid. And we put acid on here purposely because anybody in the trucking industry, if you have a truck, you know for a fact that once you spray with acid, it immediately turns dull, immediately. So Flitz has several different products, and one of the items we use over here is a product called Metal Pre Clean. Now Pre Clean is a product that's used to spray on first, simply agitate it with a brush or a piece of nylon, and then rinse it with a garden hose. And the whole idea behind a pre-clean is to take off anything from your nasty brake dust to hard water spotting. Like for instance, give you an example, a water sprinkler breaks and gets all over the truck, on the paint, the metal, whatever. You try getting those water spots off, they're drying on, they're unbelievably hard. Calcium is really, really tough to get off. And this can be used safely on paint, on fiberglass, on the bright work metal, and it works on all those different finishes to take all the heavy gunk off. Works like an acid, but it's made of a salt. Then we also have a Flitz protective coating, which I'll get into afterwards. But to start with, I'm going to take a little tape here, and I'm going to tape this wheel so everybody can kind of see the, I call it before and after. And we put this on here so the camera can grab it here a little bit closer for us. You'll see how the oxidation is over here. And what makes it very simple, we're not going to take a lot of Flitz, we're just going to take some Flitz and smear it on the aluminum itself. And because the Flitz is highly concentrated, you don't want to use too much, because all you end up doing is smearing it all over the place. It takes a lot more time to get it off. Now we're going to use a Flitz buffing ball in this case. This is our 7-inch buffer, which is the biggest one. We do make these buffers in 4 different sizes, starting at 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches, and 7 inches. And basically what they are, it's made of a viscose felt material. The shaft is built in the back like this. And this is a shroud that's patented to protect the shroud, for instance, from scratching when you put it inside of a washing machine. Or, for instance, if you put on a drill or air tool so you don't scratch the wheel with your drill itself. Now this can be used with a corded drill, a cordless drill, or of course even an air tool. Either one works fantastic. But what I want to demonstrate to you is this material, because it's made of viscose felt, doesn't tear up on you and things, makes it very easy to use. And what I'm going to start with over here is to kind of smush it around so it doesn't spit all over. And I'm going to just get it spread on here in the aluminum. And you'll see the ball starting in your black because it starts picking up the black oxidation that's on the metal like this. Once I get it on there, give some speed to it. And you'll see how the ball brings you right back. And here you can see in a couple seconds the big difference on the aluminum. I mean, it's actually, it's day and night. It's definitely a very big difference. You're going to find the best example here when I take off the tape. how actually strong that before and after actually is. Now, this doesn't take long, as you can see. And the nice thing is when you're doing it with Flitz, two things happen. It not only polishes it, as you can see here as a mirror, but leaves a protective coating. There's just water spotting. And I'm going to put water on here. You can see how the water sticks where it hasn't been polished. But watch what happens where I put it where it does. It beads right up. So that's one thing about Flitz. When you put it on a piece of aluminum, a piece of stainless steel, like your simulators and different things on your trucks, your exhaust stacks, which are chrome or stainless, the Flitz works as a polish and works as a protective coating the same way. The Flitz does carry protective qualities like a ceramic sealant, but it's still main structure, the main thing of Flitz is what they call a restoration. I don't want to emphasize that enough. Flitz is there to restore metal, plastic, fiberglass, and even paint. It's a restoration product to bring it back to life. Once it's brought back to life, the way you want to protect it is using a Flitz ceramic sealant. The ceramic sealant is a man-made material. This is a very high concentrated of ceramic coating, but this is actually user-friendly. It's pre-mixed for you. So this bottle is 16 ounces. You can do a minimum of 5 to 6 vehicles with it. You can do a boat around 28, 30 footer with it. A semi-truck, you definitely do the entire cab once, if not 1.5 times. Because this can be used on fiberglass, on plastics, on the metal finishes, your fuel tanks, everything. And all you simply do, as you'll see here, spray it on. It looks like milk. Take a microfiber, wipe it off, and that's all is to it. Now this does take, we call 2 days to cure. And what I mean by that is, if you can let it where it doesn't get wet for 2 more days, it does even hold up longer, because you'll get 1 year protection minimum out of this. 1 year, it's phenomenal. When you get bugs like love bugs, for instance, on the front of your truck, I'm not saying they won't stick, that's a lie, but they come off super, super easy because a ceramic coating gives that barrier, almost like putting glass on top of your paint. In fact, it's so cool, I even use it on a windshield. It's like Rain-X on steroids. You put this in the windshield, you will not get the water spotting. The water just flies right off. It's super, super easy to use. When you do put it on the glass, you do have to wipe it, of course, you don't get the streaking, but more importantly, it's easy to use. But one thing we do stress in our instructions, when a truck is used, make sure you wash it first. And you'll want to wash it with something like dishwashing soap like Dawn. And the biggest reason why, we all know you're never supposed to use dishwashing soap to wash a car. And the reason why, it removes the waxes, but it also removes oils and greases and everything else. So using something like Dawn first to cut the grease, cut the wax buildup, whatever's on the vehicle. Once that's perfectly clean, dry it, then use your ceramic sealant on it. You'll get a much better finish that way by washing it first and long-term protection. Now learn more about these products. You can go on to flitz.com. It's flitz.com, real simple. If you Google search us, you'll find all kinds of different various reasons. Anything from a headlight restoration on a truck, to aluminum fuel tanks, to Alcoa wheels. And we're so proud to say that many of our consumers actually do YouTube videos of Flitz. So you won't see them just from the factory, you're going to see them from other customers, which is great. If you also go online, we have a whole dealer locator. So if you want to pick Flitz up at your local Peterbilt store, or Kenworth store, Freightliner, wherever you do your shopping at, you can check with them if they carry the Flitz in stock. Or you can of course go online at flitz.com and order it that way also. Our customer service number is simple, 262-534-5898. Again, 262-534-5898. Please use that. We're not around 24/7, but if you leave us a message, we'll definitely call you back. We pride ourselves in good customer service. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Enjoy your Flitz, and God bless.